Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humblest Charizard fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. As you see, we have just come out of the stadium where we have just completed the first gym challenge. And to the right you see our circle with our first badge. Let's see where we can get from now. Get to from here, I mean. Okay, see, there aren't very many places I can get to. Now I'm looking for a specific location because that is where my next or my first captured Pokemon will be. I don't actually quite know where it is at the moment, but I'll find out soon. Unfortunately, a lot of this series is going to involve me on the map, checking out everything, looking at the names of all the locations. And I'm not going to fly just yet because that takes a long time to accomplish. And at this stage of the playthrough, I haven't yet figured out how to do it. I've also not yet figured out how to ride my bike. Okay, looks like I'll be flying now. And this is the first area where I speed up the whole flying animation because that took about 5 minutes when I did it initially. This is where I need to be in this wilderness area over here in order to catch my first poison type. But maybe I'll catch more than just one poison type. And will not be the ghost type because that has already defeated me, as can be seen with my whiteout counter to the right and bottom. Have I spoken to those two guys yet? Do I have any... Is there any watts to be collected over here? As you see, there aren't any watts for me to collect. As I've stated in the early episodes, all of this takes place across one day, according to the emulator, even though it took me several days and even a month, more than a month, to complete this game. Now I'm just looking for a specific location in the wilderness area where I can capture my next Pokemon. Now, any of you who are sharp-eyed would notice or would realize that I could have captured this Pokemon I'm going to capture before I even went into that Mosoko or whatever that is, city or town or whatever it's called. Okay, what was that? I have noticed that with my controller, if I use the button that allows me to look around like this, and I use the other one that allows me to walk, I turn in the direction I am looking at, which is quite a cool way to do it. It means I don't actually have to use the turning things, but in general I do that. Is that a Krabby? Let's not encounter the Krabby. The rolling fields. Let's see if I can see what I want to catch. I don't see it just yet. Okay, I don't get any watts over here. It is purely for that reason why I added it in. It gives me the watts I would have collected have I been able to collect it the way I was doing, as you saw in the video so far. There's a Butterfree. Not a Beedrill, but a Butterfree. What was that? That's a Bunnelby. Not really interested in that just yet. Bunnelby will become very interesting when I start my Bunny Chow playthrough. I think I will do that, even though I'll be short on some Pokemon. And for the sake of that playthrough, I'll classify Azumarill as a bunny, even if I use it multiple times. Once for the bunny and once for the mouse. Although maybe I should consider using the new game for my mouse playthrough, even though I'm not very keen on that specific one because of the way they did things or are doing things. I mean, having the whole thing play out in a school or in a school setting, that is contradictory to the whole adventure principle. I know they are trying to make it more what do you call it? Relatable, more relatable to the youth of today. But I'd rather go out on an adventure rather than having to complete school and write exams. The exam is being able to defeat your opponent or not. That was a Roselia over there. Okay, I wonder what's there. Okay, I can't actually go there. Well, I can, but I'm choosing not to. Okay, what I encountered there was not something I was looking for. So that's why I just edited it out. Seeing as I'm spending so much time in the wilderness area, I don't want to spend too much time in the battle scenes where I run away in any case. If you caught that was a metapod. But as I was saying, I don't want to spend too much time in the battle scenes since I'm spending so much time in the wilderness area trying to find a specific location, and in that location find a specific poison type Pokemon, because that is what I'm looking for. And as you see, I am going all over the place looking in every nook and cranny. And what do I find over here? There's the thing. Big mushroom. Okay, don't want to fight that. Do I get any watts over here? I get 50 watts over here. Cool. Okay, I don't want that Delibird. There's a guy over there. Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay, who's there? Okay. Delibird. They are all Delibird. Not really interested in them. No, 300 watts. And what was that? The Nuz. Anyway, it is the dark type, grass type. The grass dark type, or whatever you would call it. Dark grass type. The acorn Pokemon. Just to be sure what it is. Okay, let's not run into any of them. Those Delibird. Oh, what is that? White herb. That is a useful item. I just hope I can arrange it so that I manage to be the one that decides when it activates. For instance, if I use it with an attack that lowers my special attack or special defense, or my physical attack or physical defense, then the white herb counters that. Another bloody ghastly. Okay, let's try and fight it, but I am probably not going to catch it. If it makes me white out again, I'm definitely not going to go for ghastly ever again. Okay, it goes for a curse. So that puts me on a clock. And in all likelihood it kills itself. That puts me on a 4-turn clock, I think. Okay, not quite a 4-turn clock, it looks like a 6-turn clock. Excluding all of the attacks it's going to levy against me. What happened over there? Won't have any effect. What the hell? Is that a level thing? Okay, let's just... Come on. Let me run away, you bastard. Okay, fine. Destroy it. That goes for a bloody hex. Come on, really? For crying out loud. You better defeat it. Okay, so Ghastly is off my radar. It is a bloody nuisance to bloody catch. And I think this is the one thing I hate about this game. I think I was unable to catch it because I don't have the appropriate level to qualify for catching it. That was the same problem I had earlier, but I wasn't strong enough to actually get to the point where I can actually catch it. If I'm wrong about this, please leave a comment in the comment section below and explain to me why I was unable to catch it. Anyway, let's go on. Not interested in these ghosts over here, or any ghosts at all whatsoever. Okay, that's the... Let's see where I am. Okay, so I've decided that this is a waste of my time. Let's see what I can do over here. So I just ran into that Pokemon and I didn't actually want to encounter it. Now I'll be coming back to that area multiple times in the future. But for now I have decided to go on with the game and try and catch a different Pokemon. There's an item over here. A star piece. Another bloody star piece. What are they good for? Ah, Roly-Coly is trying to attack me. I am not interested in that just yet. Okay, let's see if I can actually manipulate the situation so that I can catch. Okay, I think I'm going to catch Drillbur, and then I'm going to trade it for 8 Pokemon I actually want. Now if I use a grass type attack, it's going to die instantly. So I'll have to use a weaker attack. My tackle will not be strong enough. I wonder if I can just... Okay, let's just heal. Or let's just throw a Pokeball at it. Let's see if I can catch it straight up. I can catch a Drillbur, why wasn't I able to catch the bloody Ghastly? That would have been awesome poison type to have. As it is, I'm going with this idea. Fine. Okay, Ivysaur grows to level. Doesn't actually grow to a level, it only gains some experience. Okay, that's Drillbur. I will not be giving it a nickname because I'll be trading it away. Now to get out of here. And to a place where I can do some trading. Now technically I can do trading anywhere, but I didn't know that at the time. So I'll be flying to this town over here, and then I'll be doing my trade. Oh, maybe I'll go to this town instead. And again, I cut out a lot of the animation for the flying. For speed. I don't want to spend half a day just flying, regardless of how realistic that may or may not be. Okay, now let's go trade. Now the trade in and of itself is quite a difficult thing to accomplish. Now you in the comment section below, tell me how I accomplished this trade. I won't actually tell you how I did it, but if you're sharp, you will see what happened. Okay. So we are initiating the trade. Almost there. I am trading it for that specific Pokemon over there. And I think that will be an awesome poison type to have. What do you guys think? Now I specifically chose a fighting poison, even though it gives me a 4 times weakness to psychic types, because it has Sucker Punch. Now they can trick me out of Sucker Punch very easily, but it also enables me to deal with rock types. Okay, Bulbasaur can deal with rock types, but it definitely enables me to deal with steel types and ice types, although I will capture a Pokemon later on that will allow me to deal with ice types as well. Anyway, now back to our game, and as you see I landed over here. Now let's go in over here, because this is where I get my next poison type Pokemon, and it's a good one. Why did it take so long for that to happen? Now, as you saw over there, I was in the Pokemon Center one moment, and the next moment I'm at this breeding location over here. So what happened is the game glitched and I didn't save. Or I saved before that location over there, and I went in and I got the Toxel, and then the game glitched. So that is why I am stuck over there. Well, somehow I lost the footage to get up to there. Now we have to help this guy out. And we have 3 poison types now. And I like all 3 of them. There's another one I'd rather have, but it's going to be quite difficult to decide who to leave out later on and who to keep. Because Toxel is an awesome Pokemon, especially when he evolves. There's a normal Dark type, so a fighting type attack would do wonders. But I'm still using Ivysaur as my upfront Pokemon, so I'll have to switch that out later on. Energy Ball will do quite well. It goes for baby doll eyes. Energy Ball, let's go. And there we go. Zigzagoon is done. The Toxel is going to gain a lot of levels very quickly, as you see over there. I love the fact that it gained all that experience in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Pronouncing words is difficult. I should have switched to Krogunk, because Krogunk is a pure poison type at the moment, but it evolves into a poison fighting type. And also, you see where I am, I could have gotten Toxicroak or Toxel maybe slightly after the gym battle, maybe slightly before. Okay, that takes care of this fox. Ooh, Toxel goes to level 11 in an instant. I think I should switch Krogunk with Ivysaur, because Ivysaur is at a very high level, whereas Krogunk is at level 15. But I had to fight this fight first. What on earth? Another fight. Oh, so the first fight was one Team Yalgrunt with 2 Pokemon, and now I'm facing this Team Yalgrunt, and I forgot to look out for how many Pokemon he has. Okay, he only has 1. If you look at the top right hand corner, there's only 1 Pokeball that is occupied. But you can't see it right now. Now you can see it. Okay, let's go for another Venoshock. Although Venoshock at the moment won't do very much damage, because Sableye doesn't have very many weaknesses. The only weakness it truly has is Fairy type. And then if I'll have a Fairy type attack to use, we'll have to see what happens later on. Toxel goes to level 12. Croagunk learns Revenge on level 16. Well, seeing as it is the only fighting type move I have at the moment, I think let's put it in the place of Flatter, or maybe Astonish. Which one does more damage? Astonish, okay. Flatter doesn't have an upper limit. Whereas Flatter does 30 damage, I think. So I defeated the Team Yalgrunt. They give me quite a lot of money. Now if this would allow me to go on at some point soon, like this. Finally they run off. And now I'm able to speak to this doctor over here, or whatever he is, some sort of medical professional, and he's going to give me a bike. A Rotom bike. Which means that he actually missed his calling, because as an inventor, he shouldn't be a doctor or a medical professional. I don't know why they chose that to be his profession. Now it takes me a while to figure out how to ride the bike as well. It's a specific button on my controller that I have to push, and they do tell me right there, but I misinterpret it. So I don't actually get to use it for quite a while, because I think I have to activate it like I used to do in all of the previous iterations of these games. But I don't need to activate anything, I just need to press a specific button. Now let's check out all the items I've received. There's a white herb. I wonder if I should use that extra small experience candy, especially on Croagunk. But I'll use it later on. Not lose it, use it. Fancy apple. Okay. And the Rotom bike. See, I clicked on it and I was trying to equip it, but that is not how it works in this game. I have to press a specific button on my remote, on my game controller, and I don't know what it is. So I'll be watching a video as to see what I have to do, and then I'll look at my controller and then I'll figure it out at some point. As of now, I have not figured it out. So I'm checking all of the options and everything, and I can't figure out how to use it just yet. For reference, if you have the Xbox controller, you please press the minus or the plus button on the controller itself. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.